It's November 28th. Opening day at gun season here in Pennsylvania. Lucky enough to have my brother Bob invite me down on his father-in-law's property to hunt. We came down here a few times during archery. He killed a big doe on this field I'm looking over. And he put me up in his elevated blind here. Left my house at like 4:30. I may take a little nap out here. But got in here dark, dark 30. Got in here about 6:10. Set up and it's gonna be pretty sweet. He's hunting with his wife Brew. It's her first year. And they're gonna be up in the woods. And hopefully Brew can take a big one. And the gameplay is hunt these spots and then flip-flop for the afternoon where I go to the woods and they come to the field. We've been seeing some pretty decent bucks down here. Just out of range for archery, so god dang, that light is bright. Two bucks off to the right. Looked good. Didn't have a lot of time to judge them. Had a little technical difficulty. Oh, whew. I don't know what happened with that first one. Didn't go off. I don't know if I didn't rack it good when I put it in. Wow. Rattled me a little. Not gonna lie. Well, that's that, kids. Looked like a nice buck. I came out working his way across the top of the field. I had the gun on him. Didn't get a chance to turn the GoPro on. I was juggling so much crap. But put the gun on him, squeeze the trigger, click. So I don't know what happened with that first one. I don't know if I didn't rack it all the way to get it all the way seated in there, but took my time, cranked it out, put another one in, settled the crosshairs on him, and dumped him right in his tracks. Like I say, he's down right there. I can't thank Bob enough. This is his opening day spot. He's kind enough to let me come out here. He's in the woods with Prue. They saw that buck, but didn't get a chance to get a shot at him. He had sent me a text, but by the time I read it, I'd already seen him step out in the woods, or out into the field from the woods. And like I say, it looks like a good 8-point. Hopefully when I get up there. And we'll go from there. But buck down. Headed to Ohio later. Try to figure out what to do today now. Obviously go get him cleaned up and dropped off to the butcher and check things out. But I'm going to give it a few minutes and I'm going to walk up there and check him out. And told Bob and Prue to keep hunting unless they want this spot. Alright, I'm going to shut the camera off for a minute. Bob's texting me. A lot of fun. First Pennsylvania buck laying there. Alright, so I'm down out of the blind. You can see it up there behind me. And Bob and Prue are in the woods up in there. So I have not walked up to him. I'm going to do that now. Take a peek at him. Just I told him stay in there in case I bump something to him. But hunting on Prue's dad's property. We've been down here, I don't know, 6 or 7 times I think during archery and seen quite a few deer. But that's one of the bigger bucks I've seen. And we have a bigger one on camera, but he came out. I got a text from Bob saying shoot him. And didn't see that text till after I shot him. So, anyways, I'm going to go check him out. Grab my gun. Gonna leave the rest of the gear underneath the blind because it's been raining off and on. And see what we get. So here I am in Pennsylvania with my first PA buck. Looked good. Quite a ways away, 150 yards. You know, I got a quick look at him and decided he was big enough. Bob was green lighting me. I just didn't see his text. And had a little malfunction with the gun. I don't know. I must not have given it a full rack job on that first round click. But hunting on Bruce and Nancy's with Bob and Prue King. And it's Prue's dad's property. Like I said, we've been here quite a few times during bow. And came back for the Pennsylvania opener. Like I say, my first Pennsylvania deer laying here. And he came out, I watched him working his way across the top of this field. Buck rub right there. It must be a pretty regular root because I know there's one over there. Could see from the blind, and pulled the trigger and down he went. So I'm pretty happy. It's been a slow start for the New York part. We've seen quite a few here during archery and were able to put together this morning. We'll go get him cleaned up, get him out of the field, and I'm headed to Ohio. Hopefully just the start of a streak. Time will tell. 4 on the left, 4 on the right. 11, 28, 20.